I'm a teacher here at Hillmorton High School and I've been coordinating the Wolves Lair project this year, 2009. As a school we decided we wanted to instigate this program cross-curricularly. Sorry, that was terrible, I let that one out. In a cross-curricular fashion.
Yeah.
So about halfway through term 2 I communicated with all the HODs asking for their interest, and we've had 4 departments buy into the program, and so over term 3 and 4 we had a few meetings where we planned how we would be instigating the program in our individual classes. In term 4 we then put the programs into action, so each subject was focusing on different areas. In social studies they looked at the enterprising, innovative, invention unit that they had and did a lot of teamwork around that. In health and PE they actually worked through the business plan, looking at solving problems, and in enterprise studies and commerce we were looking at the overall enterprising skills that came through, and maths covered our financial aspects of the program. And then we had 4 full days where the kids were working for those entire days on their Wolves Lair projects in their teams, and the engagement was huge. Every student had improved engagement and most students were 90% engaged or better throughout those 4 days, which is more than I think we could ask for in normal class sort of structures at any stage. And they were very enthusiastic, and it was great to have been able to involve their families as well through asking for contacts in terms of business advice. A lot of the kids spent a lot of that time on the telephone ringing up all sorts of businesses, getting on the internet and doing research around who they might be able to market their products to and problems they might solve. And they got a lot of advice, and a few kids actually even received free prototypes done up to their design from Auckland as they discussed it with them. And they had a great time and really enjoyed getting making their own choices about what they needed to do and doing things that they had chosen to research and coming up with products that they were enthusiastic about, and then seeing them happen.
And value in working with other teachers from other learning areas? It
was brilliant. It's something that we've decided as a school we want to continue on with. We're not exactly sure the context that we will do that in next year, but to being able to work together with other staff and to see what they do in the other subjects and how integrated we actually can be in terms of what we teach and how we present things. And yeah,
okay.
It was awesome.
And next year, what are some plans you have?
Well, we do want to carry on with an integrated program, and we're thinking it could be in the Wolves Lair context, although a lot of the departments have taken from this the strength of doing enterprise activities, and so they are looking at within their departments how they can be integrating enterprise culture and values and ideas into their standard subject teaching as well. So we'll see how that works.
And what about any ideas with engaging community in the future?
The nice thing is it's because so many staff were involved in the program that started the conversations, and a lot of staff have said we should invite, and how about involving, and we have a nice relationship within our school with the Rotary. And so the suggestions have been made that they would be very keen to come along and be our external panel or to be involved in other aspects as well. So we're pretty excited about that. It's been really good working with Wolves Lair as a program over a period of time. We began last year with a trial, and that was a great way to introduce me to the program, and that made it very familiar for me so that I was able to lead other staff as we created it this year in the bigger cross-curricular fashion that we did. And it means now that having done that, gone through that process, that next year I can be thinking about other things that we might want to add, like involving more community. And if we'd started right from the beginning with what we're aiming to do next year, I don't think we would have bought into the program at all, because it would have seemed so big. But being able to work up to it over a few years has made it really manageable, and because so many more staff are familiar with the program now, having done it this year, next year I won't be needing to do quite as much of the lead, and there'll be other staff who are familiar enough with the program to be able to take it on too.
Cool.